What's good, cut? Hey, cut. Anyways, today is June 29th, 2024. It's a Saturday, right? So, my whole thing is, was it yesterday? Had to have been yesterday. Either Thursday or Friday, the 27th or the 28th of June, I was watching a video on YouTube of like citizens helping police officers, stuff like that, right? And I'm like, hell yeah, that's freaking awesome. Like, us citizens, we should be helping our first responders and our military. And us citizens, we all should be helping each other out, because at the end of the day, you know, I mean, respectfully helping each other out. Some of these people that are out there that need help really don't need help. They're just lazy. So let them, the lazy people, figure it out. You know, they'll realize, okay, well, I actually have to get off my ass and go get a job and all this stuff, right? But like, the people who are actually needing help, like, let's go get out and help them. But that's not the point of the conversation. One of the clips in that 20-minute video was of a police officer who, woman of course, she was pregnant. She was a pregnant officer. She was chasing a guy that stole a 2017 Lincoln Navigator, 2016, 2015 Lincoln Navigator, something like that, right? And this guy she was fighting with this guy, whatever, and a good Samaritan helped her out till backup arrived and all that stuff, right? Which, like, good for that guy for helping her out, right? Because not only one, she was a woman, but two, she was pregnant. Three, she was a cop and all this type of stuff, right? So, and whatever. So, it has nothing to do with the fact. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I looked at that video, and see, this is where my mind comes in, and where my videos have come into play, where I'll be sitting there watching something or looking at something, and then my mind automatically comes up with an idea for making a video for YouTube or Rumble or whatever, right? So this lady was a police officer, and she was pregnant, right? Got into a pursuit, tried to stop this guy. I'm a firm believer that after a certain point of pregnancy with women who are cops or police officers, law enforcement, military, fire department, EMT, so on, so whatever it is, right? They, after like month 5, month 6, whatever, right? The last 3 to 4 months of their pregnancy, depending on their whole deal, they should be paid and have the last 3 or 4 months off, paid, right? And this is not me being a feminist. This is not me being a simp. This is not, and okay, this, if they want to work while still being pregnant, fine. Let them work while pregnant if they choose. But put them in a safer, environment of their job, where they're still happy to show up to work every day, right, while they're pregnant, right? That way it reduces the amount of stress and bullshit and risk on not only the young lady who is an officer or firefighter or EMT or whatever, but it also reduces the risk of damage and harm to the unborn child. You know what I'm saying? Of that female officer or firefighter or EMT, whatever, right? Now, if they feel up to it and they want to work during their full term, let them do it. But at least have that option to where, look, you're 6 months, 5 months pregnant, 6 months pregnant, whatever. We're giving you the option to take the last 3 to 4 months of your pregnancy off, and you're paid for it. So that way you're safe, the child's safe, and whatever. Even if it's at like 75% of their whatever, something, right? Work it out to where everybody wins, right? That way the young lady still gets paid. There's no risk of harm or death towards the woman and the unborn child, and she doesn't have to worry about losing money, not being able to pay her bills, especially if she's a single mother or whatever the case might be, right? And again, I am not simping over women and all this bullshit. I am not a feminist. I'm a normal human fucking being, okay? Men should also have that right to where when their wives give birth to a newborn child of theirs, they should have 6 months off paid for paternity leave to be with their child and their wife, right? Because the first 6 weeks, as far as I know, I could be wrong on this, the first 6 weeks of a newborn is the most impactful with a mother and father with their newborn child. If I'm wrong, please, by all means, if I'm wrong, tell me in the comments, and I will, then that way I could be better knowledge on it, right? Because I don't have kids. I'm 33. And at this point in time, I don't give a fuck if I got kids or not, if I ever have kids or not. And second of all, if I ain't got nobody who wants to be with me, and third, I ain't got nobody I can trust enough to have kids with. So, whatever. I digress. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing is like, I was watching that video and I'm like, what the heck? This young lady is pregnant and she's a cop and she's trying to fight with this guy who carjacked somebody and robbed somebody, and the dude was obviously high on meth or drugs of some kind, and some of y'all have probably seen that exact video I was talking about. And if it wasn't for the guy stopping to help her, that young lady and her unborn child could have both had their lives, ended, or their subscription to breathing ended because of that criminal. You know what I'm saying? And doesn't matter what the criminal's race or anything was. I don't know what the woman's race was or gender, sexuality. None of that matters. I'm talking about human beings in general, right? People who are risking their lives to save your ass and protect your ass on our homelands, outside of the military, who are fighting to protect your ass and your freedom. I mean, but let me know what y'all think, and please, if there was something wrong that I've said in this video, please don't be hateful and just writing honest, nice comment, and I'll respond, heart, and like your comment, and I will thank you for teaching me something that I didn't know. Love y'all. Be safe. Catch you guys on the flip side. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And fuck you haters.